Good morning.
Good morning. We've talked the whole night.
Good morning.
Trump's actually gonna win this thing. I'm so pissed off.
Good morning.
The bigotry and hatred.
I might wake up a motherfucking slave.
We're scared for our lives. We're scared for our friends.
I hate this dumbass who can't shut his little pie hole apple.
Who the is voting for him? You. How fucking dare you?
We are.
I chose family. I chose women. I chose America.
I'm done with you.
This will break right. It'll be like a really bad dream, and none of this will ever happen.
Wrong.
Shalom. This is the book of Sirach 34 and verse 1. The hope of a man void of understanding are vain and false, and dreams lift up fools. And to that, we like to say, Kal Halayam, La Alahayana wa Yohawa Bashim Washai Bashim Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who will well. Shalom. Unto the brothers that pushing this works in truth and in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth and risking their life to do so more than one ever. Shalom. Unto the Israelites who have been scattered among the heathen nations, and shalom unto the few and faithful Akwatiyam who is listening and learning and obeying their husband. There's your brother Karatazar from the GMS Prophetic Bible Mission Camp out of Trinidad and Tobago. So hereby, you may be you're hearing that bell behind me. We just out, I just out in the in a park. Just after, a long day of work. Just come in the park, just to take a little minute for myself, and just breathe and just reflect, you know what I mean, and and also coming across this video that you previously saw before the actual video starts, and this is what it is. Their queendom is being bring low, all right. The queendom is being bring low, right? And this is the whole thing why they were screaming and all these other things, because as they was talking about with they was talking about also with that when Trump was in power, before Biden, which it didn't had any war, people could have lived a little bit more better and stuff like that. But when Biden came in, that is when everything rise back up. All right, and hereby now you have Trump in that seat again, and the scriptures also talk about let me get a scripture real quick. All right, the scripture here, 1 Thessalonians 5:3, and it reads, for when they shall say peace and safety, all right, because there are many videos on TikTok with these females talking about when Trump was in power, it didn't have any war and stuff like that, but it was basically vice versa, right? And with and stuff like that, but with look, he is back in his seat again. He is here to make America great again. All right. So what I tell you, so with it just sitting down here, with it just had me reflecting a little bit, and also based on the scripture as well. For when they say peace and safety, then sudden destruction come upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Right? So when they think, right, boom, Trump back in power, bam, everything going to be nice again, right? But sudden destruction awaits to become, right? And pertaining to the destruction, You know, that goes back into the wars, into rival wars, race wars, also also food wars as well, because when farming kicks in, what do you think gonna happen when farming kicks in? People are going to be bursting down your houses and stuff like that, right? It will have the ones who stocking up food, and the ones who are training to come to break down your door, enter into your home and take whatever that you have. Right? Right. Also I've seen a post today as well. Alright. And it reads, let me just get that post real quick. Alright. I'm gonna read it from another source here. Alright. And it reads, it said Putin issue World War III warning to Donald Trump as Russia shows off nuclear missiles. A huge missile was seen being placed into a launcher at Russia. Kozelk. You all could always correct me on the pronunciation with this Russian word here, right? Kozelk until unit in Kaluga, showing off the country's nuclear strength after Donald Trump re-election in the US. Right, so you can see the Russians in playing, but the Russians not playing at all. You know, so that is why in this aspect here right now, you know, First Thessalonians 5 and 3, it just reminded me in this time here, because all the ones who vote for Trump, you know, they're gonna feel like, yo, this is gonna be nice, peace and safety is here now, but they don't know what's gonna come. It's actually destruction at all ends right now. It's destruction at all ends. Most you know, all the countries, you know, they are gathering up their nukes and weapons. They are ready for war. They're getting ready for World War III. Man, this thing is getting serious. You understand? And if you are not prepared for it, well, then sad be your portion. If you are not prepared physically and even mentally, right? Because hereby, you know, you have all these robots and all these different things, you know, that you have to combat with, right? And a lot of you females are gonna get fucked up. Right? You know, because y'all are just simple and you all believe at every word, right? The scriptures also talk about that. Really simple, believe at every word. All right, let me get that scripture. All right, this is Proverbs 14 and 15. All right, this Proverbs 14 and 15. The simple believe at every word, but a prudent man look well to his going. Right, and that's the thing, you know. Majority of these females, they believe it every single word, even when Trump was in power, right? And especially you with you freaking jakes, you know, believing every word. Oh yeah, with Trump is for the black community. What? He was just using you all just to get the seat, and that is what it was just all about. Using jakes once again to get to their power. And you all take the bait. Right? They also have this other scripture here as well. Right? Proverbs 9 and 13. A foolish woman is glamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. Right? So when you see, these ladies and them start to bawl and scream and go on because they knoweth nothing. They have no, you understand? They have no understanding. They're just on the surface level. Right? They're just on the and all they see with just what is in front of them in terms of what they could get now, what benefits you could get now. I sure they have passed brothers on the highways and byways. I sure they have passing by in their vehicles, walking by, passing in buses and all these things. Right? I sure that. Sure. Right? So when the judgment comes, why is room to feel for any remorse, or any room to feel sorry for them? Right? Because we know some of them is wicked as hell. They're wicked as hell, and they're all for this freaking rainbow fairy. Right? All these rainbow fairy. So when Trump mentions that he's gonna bring back things that are normal with female and male, when it only have female and male, no other gender, right? Even that and all, where they start a ball for, because why? Because the queendom is coming to a low. The queendom is coming to a low. Anything that is unlawful, right, will always come up within power for a short time. It will never last. How long this unlawfulness was actually taking place? But when you really look at it, how much years has it been taking place? Yes, it has been taking place in secrets, right, behind closed doors. But when you actually look at it, it's only a few years when they started to come out and whatnot and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So come on, the queendom is being bring low, and we're going to see more of that as time goes by. Right? So and then with it have hidden women. They are basically starting to feel it now. The ones who are at that level, they are starting to feel the penalties now. Just as how Jakes was feeling it, they are feeling it now. Right? Because they can't comfortably buy groceries, they can't comfortably go out to get certain things, they can't comfortably just invest. Some of them working 3-4 jobs and they still can't even survive properly. And this is how Jakes was living for years. Jakes have been living like this. But obviously Jakes does always find a way to live comfortably within the shit. You understand? But they now starting to feel the bite. Yeah. So the queendom are being bring low. So only ones who does always say that, yeah, but I don't need a man. You'll see them just now. You'll see how they will react just now. But let me just get one more scripture before I close off. Right, last scripture is, this is Isaiah 30 and 13. Right, it said, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall, whose breaking cometh suddenly at an instant. Right, so you see how that happened. as an instant, right? And with this here, is not basically giving Trump any praises. No, we are not giving no praises to that man. But Yahweh Bashim Yashai, that send, does work within these men to bring forth the prophecy. Alright? Yahweh Bashim Yashai does work within these men to bring forth the prophecy. Right? Because the Lord controls all things. Right? Let me get man, that is the spirit. That's the spirit. Right? This is the book of Job 12 and 16. With him is strength, and wisdom is the deceiver, and the deceiver are his. Right? Yahweh Hashem Shai control all things. He control all things. Alright? So to that, the with the queendom is basically falling, and it already fall to a great magnitude already. Right? But to that, I hope that this lesson was edifying. And that's all I like to say. Kal halayam la alahayanawa Yahweh Bashim Rashai Bashim Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of great men soon who rule well. Shalom unto the brothers that push in the truth in works and in sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And shalom unto the few and faithful of Patiyam, who's listening and learning. They say Brother Karataza. Until next time, shalom.